I was gonna be real harsh on these because they're KZ and they have some weird build issues and weird ANC issues, but they're $82. Quit it or start it. So at $82, by the way, Occupy Made War soundtrack. I'll give it to them. I'll give it to them at this. Under $100, active noise canceling headphones. MPOW's gone. What's it called? The one that I really liked is gone off of Amazon too. Fuck, what was the name of them? Tautronics. So KZ is gonna step up and try to make active noise canceling headphones that are doubly fed. I don't understand doubly fed. Might mean there's two microphones. That's the only thing I can do. It comes with a decent case. Like, this isn't a terrible case. I like how plain it is, how thin it is. It's a little bit of a wedge, so it's wider in the back, which is kind of odd. Here, let's look at them. Black on black with black chrome. And I've had to do some manipulation of the headband because look how shallow these pads are. These are a 2-knuckle, a shallow 2-knuckle, and they're very dense. And when you're doing an active noise canceling headphone, you want to be dense, like me. So you got to get they really need to sit on your ear properly to work. They're not terribly uncomfortable, even though they're small, because it's such a soft pad, even if it's shallow. The problem is it only has literally, look at that. You see that? That is the extent of the up and down adjustment before it stops. There's a fucking peg there and it stops. They couldn't let it go any more than that. So when you put them on your head, if it's not going to work within that range of motion, you're pretty fucked. Or at least I was going to be. And then I did one of these. I gave it one of these and I gave it one of those. So I sort of, instead of it being like this, I sort of brought it out and bent it to give me more kick in. Which I'm not going to complain. I do that shit on $4,000 headphones. So it's like, all right, if you need to manipulate the metal on the top to make it work, fine. So I got them to fit pretty comfortably. I got them adjusted, got them charged. Your control surface is buttons. You literally have 3 buttons. The on-off button, which is also your active noise canceling mode button, which is also your phone assistant button. Let me put this in the charger, actually, since you're going to probably be dying the entire time. That goes there. You got a little indicator here. It's currently green. It flashes occasionally. It changes when you're pairing, etc. There's some holes around it, probably for the doubly microphone. Well, there's a little microphone there, a little microphone there. That's got to be the doubly microphone. Who knows what those are? And you got another thing here, which might be another thing for the microphone. Here's your charge port. It's just a USB-C. Drake, I love you. Stop. He's literally getting louder. You gonna come through? Hi. With your one glaucomaed eye. I have a cat with one ear that's folded down because it blew up and I couldn't get him to the vet. And I got one cat that came with a glaucomaed eye. They're so cute. Here's your charger. Here's your 3.5 millimeter, which it actually came with a relatively okay cable. Thicker than most, but nothing to write home about. By the way, sounds like shit when you run it through the analog input. Just does. Because they have to convert it to digital because I don't think it'll run with it off. And you get the smallest little rocker for power, for volume, I mean. And it's not terrible. It's not just like, it's literally this entire panel is about 60% of width of my finger. So this is only on the very edge of my thumb I can feel this. But there are little raised circles on rockers, so you can actually tell pretty easily what's up and down. So I won't knock it for that. You press up to go up, press down to go down in volume. It does just raise and lower the phone's volume. It doesn't go finer thread than that. Hold to go next track, hold down to go last track. It's pretty basic shit. This side has absolutely nothing. You can see I've been touching them because it's like there's like grease stains on it. Okay. Headband, again, it's fine. It's fine. All the way here is hard because this has to slide actually a pretty far distance in. If you put them all the way up, they get real up in there, which you probably are going to have to put them all the way up Yeah, that won't close. You're gonna have to. I hate that. I fucking hate that. This is not just these. This is every Bluetooth headphone for traveling. They give you a case, and the case is fine, except you have to collapse the headphone away from your specified, designated like setting in order to fit the damn thing. Actually, is that even gonna fit now that I've? Oh, since I bent it. Wait, but I should have bent it and it should have fit easier. Maybe it's this way. Nope. I think I've done something to manipulate these headphones so that they literally no longer fit. That's how did they get in here? Anyway, so the case is now useless. By the way, click on this nice big leaf mouse pad if you want to support me and green leaves. I don't hate the button layout, except that this is in front and this is your play pause also. I just forgot to mention that. It's your power, your play pause, your assistant, and your ANC control, all with different lengths of press. Turn on with 3 seconds, turn off with 6 seconds, hold for assistance for 4 seconds, and then double tap for ANC switch. You following me? Great.
ANC off.
So it has 3 modes. ANC off, which makes it just a Bluetooth headphone. There's no active noise canceling and there's no ambient. Then you have ambient, which is to let sound in, which is passable. Then you have ANC, which actually is also quite passable. I was watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure standing in my surround sound, and I was swapping between the two. I don't have a plane I can get on right now. She's looking in disgust, not because they're so bad, but I feel like I really wanted to use that one. Also, where the fuck's her tail coming from? Is that even her tail? Because I don't see nothing, and then it's just there. So it could be her cat walking by. ANC, passable pass-through. I think it's about 5 decibels quieter than real life, which is like if you put on the Apple ones and you put it in ambient mode, and you literally can't tell you're wearing fucking headphones. You just hear things in real life. This is not that. This feels like you're wearing shooting muffs with a 1/4-inch hole drilled in either side, so that the sound is coming into it, just still at a very reduced rate, but clearer than if you were just going when you muffled it with earmuffs. So that's fine. When you do active noise canceling, it drops to low end entirely. Gonna be fine for an airplane, fine for a bus, fine for that low rumble. The problem comes, and this I've seen with a million fucking times, every time a company tries to make a headphone for the first time, and I opened it up on Linsol, and it was like, Linsol, I need to find this KZ product. And it's like all 73 products, they're $82. All of these products. There's one headphone there, it's 110, and one headphone there that's 82, and then there's a gaming headset. So it's IM, one true wireless, IM, $30. So count this as like a first generation headphone. And what happens is when you switch between these active noise canceling profiles, it fucks the bass completely up. Let me describe these when they sound their best. They sound their best when you have no active noise canceling on and no transparency on. They're just headphones. Not wired, because wired has to do a conversion from analog to digital, then through the amplification, then digital analog again. Don't do it. They're actually relatively pleasant. They're not too forward. They're not too boomy. They sort of just sit in this. They're acceptable. I was going to hate on them, and I'm like, you know what? Some classical music came on. There was pianos. I could get into it. I was getting into it. I was like, all right, these aren't the greatest headphones on earth, but they're certainly passable as far as like cheaper Bluetooth. Thinking they were like 150, knowing that they're 80, like that's fully acceptable. The bass was solid too. You'd figure with like a small little cup like this and a 40mm drive, the bass would be good, and it is. You put on open active noise canceling, and the bass goes fucking berserk. Because it's like, oh, you want to hear outside? Then the bass shakes the headphone, and the headphone mic picks up the bass shaking the headphone mic, and it's like, that's outside. Make the bass bass. And you've got like bass doubling. So if you're into bass doubling, put on the open active noise canceling, and then you put on the active noise canceling to shut off outside sounds, and the bass drops. It's probably like a 15 to 20% swing. 20% more bass, normal. 20% less bass, 20% more bass, normal. So you get around that. That's all I can say about these. I don't want to hark too hard. The battery life's probably going to be actually pretty good as they sit here. Actually, these are probably where the microphones are. I know there's a lot of fake holes. Like, I don't understand. They only needed those 10 holes. There's only 10 actual holes, and I put like 50 holes. You better not be fucking up my leather. No, he's fucking up the box. They are destroying a box in the most brutal way, like from the inside, and I just had to sweep it out. Yeah, your L&R indicators are really tiny, but you'll get used to it just being this in the back if you're buying these. They're pretty understated, and when they're not covered in like grease from just like, this is one of the worst finishes ever for like grease. Like you could see where I've touched it, and I wasn't like fucking making a pizza, for fuck's sake. I've touched these for like a total of an hour, maybe, and that's like wearing them and using them, never mind like physically manhandling them. So you may have to rub them down with some cooking grease to just end it. Let's put them back on for a sec. Yeah, on my ears, the fit is so close to not that if I move a little bit, like you would with active noise canceling wireless headphones, it'll just you'll just hear things come through. Some Mark Anthony. This is very acceptable. There's a good low end tone. Let me see what I'm on. Hold on, double click. So now I'm on ambient. And the bass just gets wonky. And then ANC. And now the bass sounds thin. The highs don't get affected too much, but there's definitely like a tunnel effect when you get on the ANC. Having these have no ANC uses where they sound their best. I've definitely, like, of all the cheap ANC Bluetooth headphones, I'll give it to them. These probably sound the best. I'll give them, since there is no MPOWs and there's no Tautronics to pick from, these are the best sounding under $100 Bluetooth ANC headphones. Are they the best headphones? Fuck no. Fuck no. Could you do more with your money? Well, if you got the final 3000s, the UX 3000s or the ZX 3000s, don't know why they kept the 3000 for the IM and the headphone. Those are legitimately good sounding headphones, but no ANC. It's shoving that ANC circuit in there that just fucks everything up. So these are a pass. These are a that face, yes. Like if I see you wearing them, I'm gonna look at that face and it's a face I'm gonna give you. It's gonna be like, okay, you obviously had a very specific budget. And this is what you got. And I'm gonna let you buy. I'm gonna let you buy with it. But I'm not gonna be like, dude, great choice. It's just not gonna happen. So thank you. Like, I wish they folded too. Like this whole, there's so many things I want to fix. Maybe I'll make a Bluetooth headphone. I'll be the Linus Tech Tips of Bluetooth headphones. God, make me sick. Actually, did you know that there's a new Fidelio coming? See the Fidelio X3s over there? Yeah, the X4s are coming. They're gonna be a Bluetooth fucking headphone. Which, honestly, it's not like I'm wearing them every day, but if there was a Fidelio that looked like that and sounded like that, but was wireless, I'd be on that dick. I'd be on that dick. So yeah, no. Patreon, subscribe, star, support this channel. Thank you to my sponsor. Click the sponsor link. God damn it. See who it is. I don't know who it is. I change that link universally in the future. Future Zeos could be clicking it. Could be call for help. Link to this mouse pad, which is adding, you know what's nice? I'm going to bring more joy to this channel with different mouse pads. I like this one. This one makes me feel calm. I'll swap it out for anime titties later. But, yeah. Support this channel, Patreon, subscribe, star. $5 a month lets you see reviews early, like this riveting one that you're watching now. Definitely not something just to fill 2 days and chuck in the yard sale for $8. Patrons, see reviews early. Participate in yard sales. Sound demos. Will I sound demo these? Probably not. Although I would get to use another not safe for work wallpaper, and that might just be enough. Plus, I get to introduce you to new music. because the sound demos are now private, and you have to be a supporter on Patreon or Subscribestar to see and or hear them. And yeah, for $10, you get the private behind-the-scenes Telegram chat where you could ask me questions directly, like, Zeos, why did you review these? Because they were sent, and KZ's got this reputation now that they've fucking miscounted drivers, so maybe pivoting towards headphones wouldn't be the worst thing, but you can't lie about how many drivers are in here, unless I said there was 2 drivers, and I'd be like, 2 each? And they'd be like, no, 2. And I'd be like, I see what you did there. So yeah, $10 a month gets you into that, where you can ask me questions directly, and you get into a lifetime swap meet channel. You can buy, sell, and trade gear. Yeah. Check out my collabs, by the way. Zeos. No one's going to buy these headphones. You gave them a mediocre review, but I think they're good. They're good sounding, but they're just not, they're like the fit and finish is a, link all your goddamn collab stuff. Your Chimera cable, your Z12 golds. I can't link the SA6 Ultras. They're just gone. They were gone in 72 hours. 72 fucking hours. It's amazing. But I still have a Nana collab in case you want to spend $900 on an IM. Which, by the way, don't forget to check out my in-ear fetish channel, which is only IMs. That's why you don't see any more on this channel. They're only over there. Oh, and my I do stream Wednesdays and Sundays on Twitch. And if I haven't hit 250 subscribers yet, when I do, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream. And it's going to fucking suck because they always do.